So I just got this in the mail today. It's from Gidget from Marilyn Manson, the ex-bass player. And a lot of my subscribers, they subscribe because I have a lot of old Manson content. So I figured I'd do a little thing on this and try to help this seller out. And he's got some pretty cool stuff listed. So I'll get into the CD and then I'll get into the other stuff he has listed. So this is Gidget's solo album that he did after he left Manson. So this came out in 1999. So he was part of the band like the Dolly Gaggers, and basically this CD is kind of similar. But this one is Confessions of a Spooky Kid. And what's really cool about this is when you open it up, the CD itself looks like the Portrait of American Family, Un-American Family CD. He kept the original name and the whole style of it and stuff. Also, this CD has a stamp print on it. It's like a seal to know that it's authentic. So it's the original printing from '99. So also this guy included some extra stuff. The guy's name is Al Romano, which is his alias is Al Be Damned. And he did the guitar work on this album. So he knew Brad. Instead of saying Gidget, I'm just going to say Brad. He knew Brad for a while, and Al worked on this album with Gidget. So I'm guessing Al, I haven't talked to him or messaged him yet. I'm probably going to after this video, but I'm guessing Al came into possession of Gidget's, some of Gidget's stuff after Gidget passed away, and he has the leftovers of these CDs. And originally, I'll show you the pics first. He included a few of these pics that they made, which are really cool. It says Dolly Gaggers on it. Gidget rest in peace. And it was kind of similar, just a different color. So if you look over here, if I zoom in up here, I already have the CD and I have it signed, but that just has Gidget's autograph on it, and I got that from somebody in Detroit a while ago, and I wanted to get another copy because I actually wanted to get something from one of the original band members so I know that it's authentic. You know what I mean? So I'm saying, I'm pretty sure the one that I already have is authentic, but this one I know is authentic. I got, the envelope to prove it and, all this other stuff. So, yeah, Gidget signed it, Al signed it, and then I think it was the drummer that signed it too, that he said. Yeah, Bobby signed it, I believe. So yeah, it's pretty cool. It's in perfect condition. It's in great condition. CD is in great condition, and he's selling them very cheap. He's only selling them for $5 with $3.50 shipping. So he's only got a few left. So I would recommend, if anybody's a Manson fan, to hop on and to buy these up. Don't buy more than one. Don't be a dick. Let other people get, let other people be able to buy these too. I was tempted to buy all of them and resell them to collectors down the road, because I know a lot of people that really want, rare Manson stuff. the cool thing about the internet now, one cool thing about the internet is now people overseas, I'm noticing, are just now finding out about Manson stuff from '96. You know, people are just now finding out about the spooky kids because they're just now getting, like, you know, internet access and technology and all that other shit in their areas. You know what I mean? So I get a lot of messages from people from overseas. But this is the CD online. So if you want the seller's name, if you want to look at his list of stuff, it's Albert's Guitars and Amps. That's Al be damned. That's Al Romano. That's the guy who personally knew Gidget and was in the band with them that made this actual CD. So some of the other things that he's selling that I wanted to kind of do a video of this to help him out to sell some of this stuff. And I also kind of wanted to do a video of this to kind of like archive this stuff, because sometimes once people buy this stuff, it kind of gets lost. Like, nobody really knows who owns it, and it kind of gets lost. So I kind of like preserving the history of this stuff a little bit. But this is another item he's selling. This one's going for $500. It's one of Brad's shirts, pants, and a few of the other things, which is pretty cool. It comes with like a little toy coffin. A lot of cool stuff. And he's even got like some proof pictures. I don't think these pictures come with it. I'm not sure. You got to read the description. But this is just like, it's proof showing that, you know, he owned that it's official. You know what I'm saying? So the guy's legit, is what I'm trying to say. So yeah, it's going for $500. So most of the stuff it's pretty pricey, so it depends on how much you can afford to spend on collectible stuff. It's not a bad price. I'd say it's a pretty decent price. But if you can't afford the more personal stuff, there's a, you know, like I said, the CD's $5. That's a great price, and you can have a little bit of memorabilia. This one is $400. This one I like a lot. It's a shirt, the pants. It's kind of like a glamour shirt a little bit. Some of the other stuff. And just some of the rare old spooky kids days pictures that he included. I like this picture here because I'm pretty sure the dude all the way on the right is Zsa Speck. I'm pretty sure. It looks like him. There's barely any pictures of him on the internet. But he was the original keyboard player. And now he's a teacher, and he wants nothing to do with Marilyn Manson. Which I think is pretty cool, that it's like he doesn't let that get to his head at all. But yeah, that's a pretty cool picture for him to post. So, you know, that's $400. This is some art Gidget did. It's going for $125. That's a pretty decent price. So Gidget got into art and did a art show. I think he did a few art shows before he passed away. Yeah, somebody offered him an art show. He said he only had 2 pieces. This is what I heard from an interview he did. He only had like 2 pieces of art, so he just made a bunch of them. And then he started doing that and really enjoyed doing it. And then also, like, this piece, it looks like the Spooky Kids era too. So yeah, I thought that this is pretty cool. And this is for $500. This is Gidget's like original boots. And then it comes with some of the other stuff like the signed CD and the pics and stuff like that. Not the pictures, but the guitar pics. But the photos are just showing that, you know, they're authentic. The boots are authentic. So, you know, early Manson, they had you know, kind of like a drag queen look to him. It was like the spooky kids look. Like scary Halloween type. It's kind of like, too, it's kind of like, I'd say like a David, it's kind of like a David Bowie with the bolts and like a Alice Cooper kind of vibe to it. But yeah, that's like a 500. This one's kind of neat. This is like the original wig and Mickey Mouse ears. That's 400. And it's proof that, you know, he actually wore it back in the day. This is probably the most expensive one. It's his bass guitar going for $2,000. There's a whole story on it under the description. That says who to contact to learn more about the guitar and who sold it to Gidget. And then there's some extra stuff added to it. A few like letters and stuff. So yeah, all that is pretty cool. But that's all from I'll Be Damned, Al Romano. And like I said, this is his eBay. So I'm not sure how long these items will be up, but yeah, hopefully this video will help him out a little bit, sell this stuff. It'll maybe get into the hands of some good collectors that have some money to spend that actually look for this stuff. Because a thing I noticed is like people always message me about you know, rare stuff, and so anytime I see stuff like this that's going for sale, if I don't buy it myself and it's something that's kind of more expensive, I'll try to let other people know so they could, you know, get a chance to buy it. Because a lot of times people, they don't hear about this stuff. They either don't hear about it at all, or they hear about it maybe 2 or 3 weeks. Sorry, my throat's dry. 2 or 3 weeks after, you know, like a sale, and I'll see, oh man, I missed the sale. I really wanted to get that, yada yada, you know. So I figured just like spreading the word might, you know, help or whatever. And it's cool just to archive the footage. So